Okay, so basically, I want to be rich. I want to travel around the world. Not even just rich, I want to be wealthy. Okay, I want to have an abundance of funds in my bank account. I want to be able to travel around the world. I want to have financial freedom. I never want money to be an issue. But in order for me to get there, I've realized that I need to first master the art of budgeting. So, for my 20 things before I turn 20, today I'm going to be learning how to budget and track my spending effectively, pretty much. So yeah, this is like literally the perfect opportunity for me to learn how to budget properly now that I'm still 19, about to be 20, and I feel like it would be an amazing stepping stone for me as I'm entering my 20s to understand budgeting better. And I do believe that that would be like a really good pillar or like foundation in terms of just like finance and what money looks like in my life in general. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is creating a Google Sheet, and I'm going to be watching a tutorial. So I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm watching okay, Love Island. Whoa. Tutorial I'm watching, it's called a paycheck budget. So pretty much splitting out your paycheck properly, all that type of stuff. And I do think that what am I trying to say? When it comes to money, I've noticed like I'm getting better, but I don't think I'm the best with like splitting my money and prioritizing. Like, if you guys saw how much money a month I'll spend on sushi, it's outrageous. Like, I notice I'll spend money on more wants than needs, more luxuries than necessities, and I kind of deprive myself of the things that I actually need, but then for some reason spend so comfortably with things that I don't need. So I think I honestly, I don't know why I do it, but I think sushi, genuinely sushi is like, see, now I'm just calling myself, it's big back energy. It is like the amount of money I spend on sushi is quite concerning, and it's not okay. Like, at least for me, I feel yeah, no, it's not okay. So this budget is definitely gonna help with like everything. It's gonna help with everything. Yes, it's gonna help with everything. I'm gonna watch a tutorial on how to do this budgeting tracker thing on Google Sheets, and then I'll show you what the final product is after. Hopefully it turns out really good. I think it will. I just hope it doesn't take me too long to do it. Okay, we go format. Yo. What did she do? Oh, I'm the wrong thing. Format. Okay, there we go. Number. Custom, date and time. Yo, I think I like this. I'm gonna need the full. Custom currency. I really oh, wrong. Wrong. Format. Guys, I'm really learning. This is actually really interesting. Like, for some people this stuff is super easy, but I kid you not, there was a point last year, I don't remember I think it was for one of my classes, we had to use Google Sheets. It like would stress me, okay? Like simple steps, it would take me an hour to do. But I'm so grateful that I'm doing this, and like I'm understanding, like I'm getting it. There's progress. Custom date and time. Okay, this one. Apply. Yay! Okay. Oh my gosh! Mind you, this is what I let me show you what I've done. Okay, hold on. This is where we're at right now. This is all I've done, okay? But it's cool because when I click on payday, when I click on payday, I can click like whatever, date, and then same with this one as well. I can pick any date. Okay guys, so you see how happy I am in that last clip that I'm getting everything and I'm understanding it, everything's going smoothly. Yeah, well that ended really quickly because as soon as I started to continue, I was getting so frustrated and so irritated going back and forth between the tutorial because I just wasn't getting it. Like, there were so many aspects that were confusing me, a few coding pieces that I had to do. Yeah, it was honestly getting to me. Okay, so I've been at this for, I think, over an hour, and yeah, it's pissing me off. Like, I'm trying to create the Google Sheet, we were going really good, and then, I don't even know.
This formula says though is,
I'm gonna take a break, recollect myself. Yes, I'm gonna take a 10-minute break, recollect myself, stop staring at the screen, and then I'm gonna come back and then try finish it so we can move on to the next step, because this is frustrating me and I'm trying so hard not to quit right now because I know it's gonna help me. I know I need to do this, but the way I want to quit, yeah, so I'm just gonna take a break. We're not gonna quit, I'm just gonna take a really quick break. Oh my gosh. Okay, so as you can hopefully see, this is my completed Google Sheet. So I've done the whole thing from top to bottom. So I'll just quickly run through it. So starting here at the top, I've got my pay date, the amount I get, my next payday, and then how much is inside my account. If I click here on the payday, I am able to change it to whatever date I need to. And then same here, of course, I can of course change the information in there. Then coming down to the section, my spending categories. So here I've just put 4 basic ones that I have right now: transport, groceries, dining, entertainment. I've got my budget here, which is $30. And then I may have actually spent only $20 on transportation. If for any reason I spent way more than I should have, it would turn red, showing me that I've gone over budget. Then here in my spending categories, I'm able to put the date here again, what exactly my expense was, and then what category that fits into, and then of course how much it costed, so how much I spent. And then up here is what I've got left to budget and left to spend. So here we've got our bills. I haven't put anything down just yet, but bills would include like rent, groceries, my phone bill, paying off my camera, that type of stuff. And then my subscriptions, that could include Netflix, Disney Plus, CapCut, Canva, all those sort of stuff. And then down here again is my savings, so I can put in my goal, when I'd like to reach that goal, how much I'm gonna budget, and then what I actually end up having at the end of it. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire Google Sheet, and it's gonna really help me out for sure. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next part. So I've created my spending tracker, which took me 10,000 billion years, and then now I've asked ChatGPT, my good friend, to sort of help me generate and figure out how much I should be splitting, like how much of my income I should be splitting each week. So this is just rough. I might not stick to this, but like this is just a brief idea of what I might do. So I may go 45% for my needs, and my needs include rent, groceries, transport, and my phone, and then other essentials. But yeah, so that's going to be about 45%. Then 40% will go into my savings. That includes my emergency fund, my travel fund, and then my general savings account as well. And then 15% for my wants, so going out to eat, clothes, entertainment, hobbies, etc. I honestly don't spend too much money on the things that I want. And then when thinking about like my needs for transport, for example, I'm literally about to go on uni break, so I'm not going to be spending as much for this next like month, 2 months pretty much. Yeah, literally I'll pretty much have 2 months of no spending on transport, which means I'm going to be saving a whole lot. Oh, and also I forgot to calculate that, but 10% will be going to my tithes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a rough idea of how much I'm going to be splitting my money. I hope that me doing this maybe even encourage somebody else to want to start tracking their spending too. I think it's so important that like in this 20s era, well, any money you get, you should steward it well. But I do believe that from the time you're 20 to like 30, that is a crucial time frame in your life. That is the time to set yourself up, get your finances in check, get your career in check. Because you don't want to start when you're 30, when you're 40, when now you're married and you've got kids and that's when you want to start making money. Long day. Do it now when you don't have as many responsibilities. I know we've all got different lives and our own responsibilities, but like this is, I feel like, the time frame where you have the most time in a sense, and like yeah, and there's a lot of opportunities now to you know, be making money or that type of stuff, but there's no point in making a lot of money if you don't know how to I'm gonna use the word again, steward it. And there's no point in having a lot of money, yeah, if you don't know how to steward it well, if you don't know how to invest it, spend it, save it, etc. Because if there's people that have gotten $1 million, that $1 million has been gone in a year, 2 years, when there was an opportunity to quadruple that money. You know what I mean? So I read a Bible verse as well, which was Proverbs 21 verse 5, which says, the plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty. So diligence refers to being careful, persistent effort and the degree of attention required to complete a task properly, right? And then haste means excessive speed, urgency, or the act of hurrying. So when I think about my finances and like, you know, I'm like, I want to be wealthy and I want to be rich, but I need to be the person that's going to do it diligently with persistent effort, giving it the attention it requires, and to do it carefully. And I don't want to be the person who is hasty. Is hasty a word? Or who is hasty a word? I don't know. But basically, yeah, I don't want to be the person who has haste and then now that leads to poverty because I wasn't being good with my money. I wasn't stewarding it well. Just spending. One thing comes out, boom, I tap my card. One thing comes out, boom, I tap my card. Like, I don't want to be that person at all. So yes, the goal is to do this diligently and carefully so that eventually your girl's gonna be wealthy. Giving myself a couple years. Okay, anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, and if you are between the ages of, no, if you're watching this and you have a job, I would highly encourage you to start tracking your spending if you don't already, because it's definitely going to help you in the future, 1000%. Also, let me preface by saying, girls specifically, it is so important for the girls to know more about financial literacy. I mean, this was just to do with budgeting, but like maybe in the future, once I've learned more, I'll maybe start doing videos on finance and all that, because I've been getting into finance a lot lately and like trying to learn about investing, stocks, all that kind of stuff. Like I think it's so important for girls, because how do I say this? I feel like sometimes it's expected for maybe men or guys to know about this stuff, but we really need the girls up there to understand, you know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that somebody watched this and was like, damn, I want to start doing better with my money. Like seriously, don't get lazy with your money. Doing well with your money and handling your money diligently will definitely be one of the best decisions you ever make in your life. I'm starting. It's never too late to start. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.